This is where it gets ugly for Charlie. It's quite unfortunate. It really should not be this way, but here we are. So let's go.
You could take hormone blockers. You could take puberty blockers, okay, when you're a child. When you're 16, you can go change your gender, but you can't get married? Why is that?
That's I don't know. I feel like that's a pretty obvious question.
No, it's not. It's not. See, if you cut your penis off, like Crystal Mr. Beast, if you cut your penis off, that is a life-altering decision. You can't glue it back on. You can get divorced if you get married. This is a commitment that you're taking. A child, based off the liberal point of view that you believe in, they can have gender surgery. They can change forever. If somebody can have, okay, do you believe that somebody can go through hormone therapy? Can they change their gender if they're a child?
I think that's totally fine as long as everyone is consenting, as you agree with.
Okay, so as long as everyone,
if your parents are okay with it and you are okay with it, I think that's totally a familial decision to make. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So a child can cut their penis off and take hormone blockers and change their biology forever, but they can't get married?
Oh, that's a decision that now extends beyond the family because now you're bringing in a different party. So if you have someone that's your age coming in saying, I want to marry that child, I don't think that can happen under any circumstance.
So, but it's still a personal decision. You're still deciding.
Because there's
take the other party out of the equation. It's a personal decision.
All right, chat. I hate to do this, man. I really like Charlie's content. I really do, but I need just get the F's in the chat. Get the F's in the chat. Let's just get it over with. F's in the chat. F's in the chat, man. F's in the chat. Fucking Sneako knew he got him. Sneako knew he got him. This is why he laughed, because he lit. God damn.
If I'm 16 and I personally want to marry this girl, she's beautiful. She's 21 years old. Her family wants to do it. My family wants to do it. You're saying I can't do that. We're both consenting. I'm ready to go. I'm physically mature, but I'm not allowed to marry because Moist says that woman's a pedophile. But if then the next day I leave it, I'm depressed, I want to cut my penis off, I can go right into the clinic, snip it off, and start taking HRT like Chris Tyson. That's a society that makes sense to you?
It is. I believe everyone has I believe everyone has the right to do with their body what they want to do.
Okay, but so everyone has the right to do with their body, but not when it comes to a sacred marriage, where they have kids, where they add to society.
No longer just you.
That is your body.
How do you lose this bad, bro? How do you? It actually makes me sad. It makes me sad, my guy. How do you lose this bad? This is hypocritical as fuck. You should have just stayed logged off. Why'd you come back?
Bringing someone in.
Okay, you're still bringing in the doctor to use the scissors to snip off your penis.
He's not there for the rest of your life. He's not constantly there at your fucking house monitoring you.
You don't need to be there.
But the fucking surgery that you had is going to follow you for the rest of your life, my guy. It doesn't matter if the doctor's going to be there or not. Your dick isn't going to be there anymore. What the fuck?
You're not glued to your wife. You're not there like Siamese twins.
You are a 16-year-old. You are entirely reliant on this adult that you've now brought in.
No, you're not. You could tell parents, maybe I'm making my own money. I'm not reliant. If I'm 16 and I marry a 21-year-old and I'm making a lot of money and I'm doing well and I'm independent, I'm not reliant upon her. Not only that, the person that you just put through transgender therapy, now they need to go to therapy once a week. Now they need to go to the pharmacist once a week. Look how many people are involved now. Now they're going to therapy groups. Now they're online. They're making YouTube videos. They're in a Mr. Beast challenge. This person is relying on so many people, and they also have. You're cutting out again.
Again, so let's get it very clear. I need to get the ideology very clear. So, according to Charlie, you cannot have two families with consenting parents and consenting under 18 people get married or be in a relationship. Or even if it's someone who's maybe above age, whatever, you can't do that. But you can have a parent. Am I understanding this right? A parent sign off on a child's mental illness and permanently scar them for the rest of their life. So we're okay with consenting to ruining a child's body, but we're not okay with consenting to two families saying that underage people can marry. So one is okay to consent to for the family, but one is not.
But I don't want to leave this point. I don't want to leave this point.
He doesn't want to leave this point because you made it so goddamn easy for him, Charlie. You made it easy for him. You laid it up there. You literally fucking threw it up there at the basket for him to dunk on you.
I want to hear a clear answer that makes sense, because you said it's because you're relying on other people. But I've established that a trans person is relying on the pharmacist, is relying on the therapy.
I didn't say that. I didn't say relying. I said you are making a personal decision yourself. You are making a decision for you. When you are making a decision about marriage, you're bringing someone else in that is now not just you.
Just because you're bringing someone else in does not change the fact that it's a personal decision. Marriage is it's consent. It is deciding yes, regardless of the other person, but it's still a personal decision.
Can't possibly wrap their head around this adult that has been preying on them. Like, I don't know why you can't see that. A 16-year-old can't be making this decision on this adult who is convincing them that I am the right choice for you for life.
Right.
But a surgeon who will convince your child that it's okay to be mentally ill and to cut off their body parts because they know they're going to profit off of it and they're going to take advantage of this young kid, that's okay? So doctors never take advantage of people. Surgeons never take advantage of people. Are we kidding right now?
But a 9-year-old boy can go into a clinic and decide that that 40-year-old doctor can cut my penis off?
If that's a decision he and his family wants to make, that doesn't bother me.
Okay. So then why is it that bringing someone else into that marriage, why does that then make it wrong?
I want to make it very clear. This entire argument coming from Charlie right now, I don't know if I'm just reading him wrong, but this entire argument that's coming from him right now is basically a please don't cancel me, senpai argument. That's what this is. This is someone who genuinely probably doesn't believe a single fucking word that he's saying right now. And all of this is coming from a perspective of, please, God, don't cancel me, senpai. Don't cancel me, senpai. It's crazy. It is crazy.
Because it could be an adult with a child, which is that is an unacceptable dynamic under every possible circumstance.
In the doctor's office, in that gender therapy forever, it's still an adult and a child cutting off the penis, Moist. You are not living with that fucking doctor. You have made a decision. You're living with the decision of that doctor to cut the penis off. It's still living with the decision of another person too.
And that's life. You live with decisions. Some people might regret it, sure. But within this marriage with an adult, that is a decision that is now, once they are in your life, it can be out of your hands. You can have this adult come in and just start beating the shit out of you. You can have all kinds of things. When you're with getting your penis cut off, you have made a decision.
Okay, what you're saying you can get beat up? You can still get beat up out of marriage.
You absolutely can. But a child is never going to be thinking about things like that because they can't. A child can't consent to marrying an adult.
So why is a child smart enough to decide that he's now a woman that needs puberty blockers and cutting his penis off, but he can't decide upon marrying somebody that he's in love with?
How does he know he's in love with them?
It's a feeling. It's something that you know. You talk to your family, you decide. How does a child
being in love with an adult?
Yes,
How does a child know that they feel like they're the opposite gender? How do they know that?